I'm Gabriel Hernandez. This is Watcher DM, and today we're going to cover the adventure guide for Nightmare at Dodmans Point. This is an adventure collaboration with Monster Brew DM, our friend Jamie Brandon over in the UK, and he provided all the art and layout and all of this. This is way back in 2020 when we first started, so it's a great adventure and one in a great series provided by Jamie. Before we get into it, I'd like to ask you to like the video if you like these and subscribe if you want to see more of our content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon if you'd like to be notified of new adventure guides as they come out. And then if you'd like to support us and our content, you can do so by purchasing our products on DriveThruRPG, itch.io, or WatcherDM.com, or by becoming a patron at patreon.com/WatcherDM. Thanks to all of our patrons for helping us produce more content. We look forward to making as much as we can. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Nightmare at Dodmans Point. So the Nightmare at Dodmans Point adventure is a nice, brief adventure that includes a mystery and kind of a dungeon crawl into a ship. The adventure summary is effectively that the party arrives in town, meeting Bramer Burningbeard. They are informed of the situation and are free to look around town, but they won't find anything really open, so it's going to be an opportunity for you to expose some details about the town. And then once they're prepared, they must descend the rock steps to reach the ship. Once they get into the ship to investigate, they'll discover the inhabitants, several twisted fiends and undead, and descending the decks, dispatching creatures to find the source of the nightmares that have befallen Dodmans Point. Confront the source, a night hag, defeating her and freeing Dodman Point from the. That's the cover of what this is. Our favorite table of contents. So the backstory is that many believe the mysterious dark ship that brings nightmares and death wherever it goes was a fable, until it showed up off the coast of Dodman's Point. Run aground by a storm, it now sits under the cliffside where the village resides. That's when the nightmares began. So the idea here is that the adventurers are being asked to go and clear this haunted ship to remove the nightmares. And yeah, so we've got lots of read-along text here for the different areas. This is a description of Dodman's Point, typical fishing village. There's the Townmaster's Hall, things that can be bought from Bramer Burningbeard. So there's this list of supplies that he has available. Once they're ready to move on, this is kind of describing the cliff's edge and getting down there. The party is able to grab the pilot ladder with a DC 15 dexterity acrobatics check, securing it in place to get down to the Bonaventure. And then we've got the Bonaventure, which is this map here. So the main deck, lower deck, and cargo hold. The keys here are, 1A, 1B, 2C, 2B, 2D, 2A, and these are all keyed off of here. In the main deck, the party is going to encounter lemurs and imps. There are kind of a lot of them. There's 10 lemurs fled out onto the main deck, followed by one imp. They attack immediately and fight until destroyed, so it's standard demon fight. In 1B, the helm turns idly in the wind, unmanned and slick with the rain. Seawater crashes onto the deck. There's a large hole where rocks from the cliff have fallen into the deck into area 2B. And then you get into the officers' quarters, so 2A and 2B. There's a treasure in 2B, which includes a satchel with some coin in it, and then a journal, I think, with some extra bits of information. Really brief descriptions for these other rooms and what the party will find there, which isn't honestly very much. There's some more treasure in the med bay, sick bay. And then once they get into the crew's quarters and the galley and crew mess, they'll be encountering a gibbering mouther, a shadow, and a lemur. The gibbering mouther stalks this space while a shadow waits in the corner for unsuspecting prey, and 4 lemurs are scattered across the room. And that is area 6 of the lower deck. And then moving into area 7, this passageway right here. This area contains a closet, 2 closets and 3 dretches. And then area 8 contains an altar, and contains a gold ring worth 25 gold pieces. Just more notes about the nightmares. This is like from people on the ship. The nightmares making them crazy. Getting into the cargo hold on the stern. This is guarded by a flesh golem who will attack anyone who comes in. And then the lair of the dark woman is in area 12. It is the very back bottom of the ship. And she is a night hag. It does say here that she carries 2 very rare magic items, but it doesn't say what those are. So you would want to roll for those or provide the ones that you want for your party to have. Either that or use the soul bag and manual of golems that are provided. And yeah, that is the adventure. Go down and it's pretty straightforward. You get 500 gold pieces to go kill a night hag and clear out her lair. It is a super spooky adventure. It's kind of reminiscent of going into a derelict ship and finding it haunted and then dealing with the hauntings. A nice entry from our friend Jamie Brannon, and you'll be seeing some more of his stuff in future adventure guides. All right. Well, that's our adventure guide for Nightmare on Dodmans Point. I hope you had fun, and thanks for sticking around to the end. If you have played this adventure or run it and have a story to share, please sound off in the comments below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay weird.